Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Seattle Seahawks. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. Monday Night Primetime is underway. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Ready?
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Set, hurt, go!
Setting him on the dive. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Here we go, here we go!
Bill Rowe from the gun. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
He let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
This is Walker on 2nd. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And this one doesn't go far.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Let's pay!
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Shotgun now for Milroe. It's his target. That's Torrey Horton. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Catch is made by the rookie out of Tennessee. All the way, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
That down the middle. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Antonio Gibson now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Antonio Gibson on the return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Off play action. It's Mahomes. Kelsey's got it right side. And he drives it up to the 24. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
3rd and just 2 to go. Motioning the tight end now. They're turning to the option on 3rd and short. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. Mitch Wisnowski on the punt. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Go, Reed, go. Ready. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Let's go.
Plowing up the middle. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Back to the well again. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. The extra point. Here's Smith. The point after splits the upright. And the Seahawks drive out to an early 14-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. On the return, here's Gibson. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Here's a screen now for Walker. He finds some space again. And he's going to get all the way up to the midfield stripe. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. A gain of 18 on the play. And the 1st down Chiefs.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. The Seahawks with an early lead. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Inside give to Walker. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Second down, Walker's going to get it again. Runs inside the 35. And he has this all the way down to the 17-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
Another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 17.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone.
Hey, Ripley! Yellow!
From the red zone on first. Well, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up second down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Within 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. They'll motion him out of the backfield. 3rd down, it's Mahomes. Walker hauls it in. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
A 29-yard attempt.
Butker knocks it through. And they'll get him back to 11.
What a season this guy's had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Harrison
Butker on now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Check. Here we go. Check. Ready, right?
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on. Set. Viking, 18.
Now it's Milrow. Dumps it off to his running back. And this is picked up by the Chiefs. And he will take it back. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs make it a one-score game in the first half. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chiefs cut the lead down to 4. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10.
Panther Street.
Blown back, it's the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. So we have to pause here. Team officials saw what we did. We've got a Seahawk that is injured out there. They're going to tend to him now. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Working downfield, snagged by Arroyo. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
Get it. Hawk 70, Hawk set, Panther 60. Count to 60.
Off the play fake, Milrow. Complete over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that gives the Seahawks the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Hey, go.
Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Go play action here, it's Milrow. Escapes the pocket. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game. They get 22 out of that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Ready? Ready? Count to 60. Count to 60. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready?
From the gun, Milrow. Finds the in route complete. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Here we go. Check. Check. Cowboy 80. Warrior 70. Ready?
Running for the marker on second. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
It's in or no, they dropped another one. Pitch dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock, but it does force a fourth down. Seahawks will try to kick as they send the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, about 31 yards out.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
On the return, here's Gibson. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Throwing the out route complete. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Walker on 1st down. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Into the hands of Walker. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Yellow.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here's Mahomes. Dump off caught by his back. Works his way to the 35. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs earn the chance to tie before halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Extra point by Bucker is up and good. And the Chiefs make it 17 all. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returning it from the 4. He loses it on the hit. Oh, and this will be a turnover. It's recovered by the kicking team. Before he can really break that return, they're on him to force the fumble and take away possession.
When you get that fumble inside the 20, it means one thing, Kate. Those guys were running with hair on fire. In fact, if you watch a lot of these special teams and kickoff units, you will see them running down the field on touchbacks. It's almost like they're sprinting to the finish line. They sprinted and took the ball away to boot.
Ryan connected with Xavier Worthy there. So second down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Here we go. Right.
Fields with a chance to run it here. And that's good for a few. It brings up third down. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Hey, 43, 43. All right. Attack.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
43. 180. 15. Easy.
One final shot before the half. He's got it. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm. These outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Butker knocks it through. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Back to throw Mahomes. And for one of the few times this game, Brock, the target his way does not connect. It's incomplete. And they've got to figure things out on 3rd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Yellow.
Third and long, they're going to throw. He finds Worthy, complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So 20 yards on that play. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Walker running to the right. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Running with Walker again. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that makes it 4th down. Kansas City sends out its punt team. It'll be Mitch Wisnowski doing the honors. And he drives it skyward, hoping to drop this near the goal line. Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Go, Riggs. Go, Freddie.
Milrow throwing again now on 2nd down. Into the hands of Horton, complete. Good pickup, but he's denied that 1st down. The stop comes at the 32-yard line.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. That goes for a gain of just 1, and that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
1st down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Another carry for it. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Escapes the pocket. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They gain 11 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Running it now out of the gun. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. It's Kader Kohu up to make that play.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
On the race.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready.
Milrow from the gun. Horton down the field, and he's got it. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks grab the lead on their first series of the half. The extra point, here's Smith. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks take a 4-point lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a Walker run. And this is brought to a stop at that, say, the 34-yard line there. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down throw, Mahomes. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Kansas City.
So just one quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. First and 10 from the 43. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Buying some time left. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Running back sent in motion. Mahomes on first and 10. Pass complete to Walker. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They gain 11 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
Yellow. Go, rule, Eddie. Hey, 15. Hey, 43, 15.
Play action, Mahomes. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Yellow. 15.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Here's a screen now for Walker. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a fourth quarter lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs push their lead to 3. Butker on now to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
They're on 17-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready.
Shotgun now for Milroe. To the left, he's got Arroyo. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate. before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Hold the ready.
Might shift to the run here, 3rd and inches.
Hurt, hurt. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
That's a BYOB. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that 1st down. Well done.
Milroe with it on 1st. And he put everything he's got behind it. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Chiefs will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
Nice little welcoming party waiting for him at the line of scrimmage. No surprises that time. This defense was ready.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
Walker now from the gun. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
So 1st and they go play action. It's Mahomes. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
They give up the gut to Walker. He's able to manage a couple on that run.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Chiefs 1st down. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Chiefs holding on to a field goal lead. First and 10 now from the 46. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body and try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Chiefs make it a 10-point ball game.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41.
On the gun, Milroe. Finds the in route complete. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Throwing now, Milroe. Trying to push deep downfield. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
The clock has fallen into its final minutes. Here comes 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. And they don't connect looking deep there, but this play's not quite over yet. There's a flag on the field. Offense tagged for the penalty there as they walk off the distance. 2nd down out the window. They're backed up here for 3rd down.
Come on, set, ready.
Here he is to throw. Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and long.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
They've got to go for it in his spot, Brock. This is 4th down.
Ready. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and